All right, hey everybody. So, welcome to my review of Culpa Mia, aka My Fault. Now, this film is directed and written by Domingo Gonzalez. This is based on the book by Mercedes Ron, and this is actually the first film slash the first book in a series of books slash films that will continue on later this year with Your Fault, and then in 2025 Our Fault. So yes, Your Fault and Our Fault have both been shot. They're both been filmed. They were filmed back to back. So yeah, no, you can expect Your Fault later this year, and then Our Fault sometime in 2025, unless they pull a 365 days where they come out, in the same year. And anyway, this is the story of Noah, who must leave her city, boyfriend, and friends to move to William Leicester's mansion, the flashy and wealthy husband of her mother, Rafaela. As a proud and independent 17-year-old, Noah resists living in a mansion surrounded by luxury. However, it is there where she meets Nick, her new stepbrother, and the clash of their strong personalities becomes evident from the very beginning. Now, this stars Nicole Wallace as Noah and Gabriel Guevara as Nick. Now, I reviewed the film back in August of 2023, and I watched the film again last night, and you know what? A lot of my opinions have not changed. My opinions have not changed since I saw it last year, and I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. This is probably the best Wattpad-inspired movie that I have ever seen. Like, this is actually like the best Wattpad inspired movie. Like, this is top tier. I know that for some of you, like, that's not going to be a really high bar to clear, but honestly, like, this is like the best Wattpad inspired movie that I've ever seen. Like, this is literally like top tier. Like, this is like number one on the list of Wattpad inspired movies. And what I said last year was enemies to lovers, forbidden love, incest, step siblings, street racing, underground fights, not like the other girl's girl, dark brooding guy with a soft side, gangs, rivals, bitchy mean girl who's connected to the main male lead, trauma, kidnapping, pop soundtrack, male critics thinking they can give their negative opinions on a film clearly not made for them, and no one was begging for them to give them, yet they do. Steamy sex scenes, cringe lines that still somehow work and some don't. Cliffhanger ending setting up a sequel. Yep, must be a Wattpad inspired movie. And look, at the end of the day, if you're looking for reasons to hate this movie, you're gonna find them. Like, with any of these types of films, like, you're gonna find them. Like, if you go in ready to say fuck you, you're gonna find reasons to hate the film. Like, every trope, every problem that all of these films always have, it's there. It's there. It's there from beginning to end. Like, if you are just a person who goes into these films ready to say fuck you are going to find a reason to hate this. But look, for me personally, if you have followed this channel for any extended period of time, you know how much I love these films. You know how much I love films like this. You know how much I love films like this. And this was completely my shit. This was completely my jam. This was made for me. Like, this is so me coded. Like, I love the absolute ever loving hell out of this film. Nicole and Gabriel, their chemistry is off the freaking charts. Their chemistry is off the freaking charts. They play really well off of each other, and they really do sell the enemies to lovers storyline. Like, they really do sell it. And you know what? One of the reasons why I really do love this film is just because of how batshit insane this movie goes, especially at the very end of this. Because, all right, so if you've seen the film, so like if you're watching this video, then of course you've seen the film, or you probably have read the book. All right, so in the movie, because I've never read the book, I have the book, I just never have read it yet. In the movie, Noah gets kidnapped by her birth father. Noah gets kidnapped by her birth father. She ends up getting kidnapped while Nick is in buying condoms, which is already just like that's just so amazing right there. But anyway, when Nick is going to all right, so basically the setup here is that Nick is a street racer. Nick is an underground street racer, and it turns out that Noah is actually a pretty great, street racer too. Like, she's actually a pretty good driver too. She's a pretty great driver too. And so when Nick is going to rescue her, they meet on a pier. They meet on a pier. So in one car, you have Noah and her dad, with her dad literally like holding a gun to her neck, like literally like holding a gun to her head. And on the other side, you have Nick in a car. Now, they lock eyes. There is no way that they can actually tell. Like, there's no way they can actually see each other's eyes. But you know what? Because of their chemistry, because of the batshit insaneness, you believe it. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. If you can buy all the shit that the Fast and Furious does, do not attack this movie. Do not attack this movie. No, 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 no. I don't want to hear any of your negative opinions on this film if you go against the Fast and the Furious franchise. Or if you actually love the Fast and Furious franchise. Because if that you can believe, but this is where you draw the line, I'm sorry, I don't buy. I'm sorry, I am not with you on that. Come on, people, like just be consistent there. And so they literally start driving toward each other. Now, her dad does not just shoot her in the head, but no, they just start driving to each other. Like, they tap the cars. The cars spin around each other. And they like lock eyes, and it's just like, holy shit! Like, how much mountains of cocaine did you snort before you wrote this? Like, how much and where can I get some? But yeah, no, I love the absolute ever-loving hell out of this film. I love the absolute ever-loving hell out of this film, and so many scenes are going to stick in my head, until the very end, like until the day I die. Like, these scenes are going to stick in my head. Like I said, the pier scene is going to stick in my head. The scene where Nick literally strips down naked just to put on a wetsuit, like right there, like on the beach. That scene will stick in my head. The scene where they meet in the kitchen, the scene in the pool, the scene where they actually have sex on the beach. Like, that scene is gonna stick in my head. I mean, like, so many scenes are gonna stick in my head, and yeah, no, like, I cannot wait for Your Fault when it comes out later this year. Like, I am anticipating Your Fault. And so, yeah, no, we're going to get Your Fault sometime later this year. My prediction is, like, in June, that we are going to get it in June, which will be right around the time that My Fault came out, or Culpa Mia came out. And then, unless they pull if they pull a 365 days, we'll get Our Fault, sometime later on in the year. Or if they just decide, what, we'll just, do like one a year. We'll get Our Fault sometime in 2025. But yeah, no, this was completely my shit. This was completely my shit. I gave it 5 stars on Letterboxd. I love the hell out of this film. Nicole Wallace and Gabriel, I mean, I want to see y'all in more movies together. The cast in this is fantastic. I like the music. I like the action. I thought that it was really steamy. I mean, like, this was completely Charles coded. So yeah, I highly recommend this. If you have not seen the film, it is available on Prime Video. It is available on Prime Video. It is in Spanish. Make sure you actually watch it in Spanish, because I was not a fan of the dubbing. Because I did start with the dubbing, because I did not realize that it was actually in a foreign language. But yeah, no, it was very quickly realized that it was dubbed, so I immediately switched over to Spanish, and it's great. It's great in Spanish. Just watch it in Spanish. Just watch it with subtitles. Don't watch the dubbing, because it's not that great. So jump down to the comment section below. Let me know what you think about all this. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your continued love and support. As always, remember, if you like what you see here and you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and let's go through all the stuff you'll be able to find on this channel right now. So I'll be bringing you guys constant updates on the After Film series. It Ends With Us, Hush Hush, The Mister, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and any other upcoming, book to movie adaptations that are coming. Expect to start the topic videos when it comes to the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. We are kind of like in a holding pattern. I mean, not a lot of news is really coming out in terms of It Ends With Us, but as we get more and more news about that, I will be bringing you guys updates on that. Once we start getting, information on Hush Hush and the Mister, I will be bringing you guys more and more information on that as we go along. And if there are any upcoming book to movie adaptations that you guys want me to talk about, go ahead and leave them down in the comments, and I will add them to the list. Because I was terminated for so long, there's still some stuff from after we collided that I do have to catch up on, including topic videos, and those are coming sooner rather than later. As always, remember, this channel would not be able to go to the heights that it has without you guys, and so for that, I'm eternally grateful. I know, there are plenty of fans out there, old and new, who have no idea, absolutely no idea that this channel exists, or that it's even back from termination in the first place. So please keep sharing the channel. Please keep spreading the word of Charles's movie channel, because this will easily be one of the best, not the best, book to movie adaptation channels that you'll find right here on YouTube, or dare I say anywhere. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep sharing. My name is Charles. Welcome to the Book to Movie Adaptation channel. I'll see you later, Book to Movie fans, After fans, Joe fans, Hero fans, It Ends With Us fans, Blake Lively fans, Justin Baldoni fans, Hush Hush fans, the Mister fans, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snake fans. Take care, y'all. Love you.